Breaking news. Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra resistance fighters are currently dealing with the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria military men who said the Southeasterners will never rest. In any provocation, they will go out there burning our houses and dealing with our 8 women and fathers who are in our various villages, taking care of our lands and the what we left behind while we are in the diaspora searching for greener pastures. So as I'm talking to you now, the Biafra Liberation Army have captured and have given woto to Nigerian military men. They are foot soldiers and they are terrorist men in uniform calling themselves military. So my wonderful Biafran brothers, anywhere where they I beg, celebrate grace. Celebrate grace that our military is doing a very, very great job according to the news I have here this morning. This one is emergency early morning broadcast coming from the land of freedom, which is the Biafra land. So I beg anywhere where they. All you need to do at the comment section, just type Biafra to the moon. They are counting your comments, and the so-called international community are taking note of all this. Because the number of comments you received in every content depends on what they are thinking. Because if you post a content concerning Biafra, the views is poor and the comment is also poor, my dear. There's no anyhow they are going to listen to our cry. But if the comments, the views, the watch hour, everything is high, they will know that really people are enjoying this, what is going on, and it will make them, not even make them, it will force them to have a rethink on how to give us a United Nations supervised referendum for we to decide our fate, whether to still belong to the contraption or the mistake of a country called Nigeria, or to stand on our own as a sovereign nation. So that is the news I have for us this morning. And according to the news we are gotten this morning, Peter Gringo Obi, our brother, who nearly saw the Biafrans finish, told the Nigerian community or the Nigerian state that the Biafra died 53 years ago, thinking that the Nigeria or the Nigerian state will be mercy for him for making that statement. But at the end of the day, now he is crying, Peter Obi, now you have come out now. People have been criticizing you about the broadcast you have the other day. Even, let me say, half of Nigerians are against you. Half of Nigerians are against the broadcast. Because Nigeria is the only nation that celebrates impunity. Nigeria is the only nation, even the poor will join hands and fighting the poor people. Their own poor. Even the oppressors will join the people that are oppressing them and fight the ones who want to fight for them. That is exactly the issue of Peter Obi, my dear. According to you, you said, time for Tinubu to do things right. Full text of Peter Obi's press conference have emerged, where he said, tell Oga Mrs. Bola Adekunle Tinubu that he needs to tell us his real age, identity, everything, and his academic records, according to Peter Obi. But if you go to, I think X, yes, popularly known as Twitter, and see comments, my dear, you know that even Peter Obi, who claim that fighting for the people that people you are fighting for, they are left you behind. It is high time you return back. We will still accept you back as our brother. Because according to the Bible, you said it's only 70 times that somebody will sin against you, you will not forgive him. So you have only sinned either once or twice or thereabout. You can be forgiven. Come back home. Join the movement of the liberation of Biafra. I tell you the simple truth. It will yield you a very good if you can join this movement. I rest my case. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, help me like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you are subscribing to my channel for better and more experience. Let us go there. According to the news, the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Resistance Army, and including the Biafra Nations League, are currently in a gun battle with the Nigerian terrorist group called Nigerian military, who only have power where innocent Biafran women and children are, but can't stand and face Biafran forces. So as it stands now, my dear, they have been captured. In fact, tension rocks Aston Villa. According to what is the information we got here this morning, that the presidency is shaking, that these people, they think they can just sweep out anyhow, that they are growing stronger and stronger every day, not minding the intimidations, not minding the killings, not minding how they keep on doing things that is not supposed in Biafra land. But as it stands now, I can tell you the simple truth, that Biafra is more than conquerors. It's more than what Nigerian government think it is. It's better and far, far more than them. Well, in another development, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, presidential, what do they call it? Labour Party, in the just concluded 2023 general selections, Peter Gringori Obi, on Wednesday, addressed a press conference in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria. Obi used the medium to call on Mrs. President Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu to come out and clarify the controversies surrounding his identity and academic records at the Chicago State University. If somebody that had been called in a town hall meeting during the electoral period, he didn't even honor it. So do you think he will have any, they will even tell himself not to answer anybody question? And nobody will do him anything. Because when he refused to honor the town hall meeting being organized, come and tell the people what you want to do. They keep on shouting all for all the whole people. Faces Akpamo, FFK, Bayononoga, Delalake. They succeeded. So is it now that you think that he will come now and say, okay, let me clarify why this is like that, my dear? He have more than 20, what they call it, personal ads on media and publicity. 20 of them. What are they doing? Propaganda. To counter whatever you said on the internet. That is the mouth he have. That is why he keep on employing all sorts of ads here and there. Some people have been appointed and they have 3 different positions. 3 people in the same position. So what do you think? So Peter Obi, all this one you are saying now, nobody is even hearing you. Even people you are fighting for have even joined hands with oppressors fighting you. What do you need to do, my dear? Come back home, we will accept you back. He also spoke about the international embarrassment the incident had brought on Nigerians. The full text is here. Having followed the prolonged identity crisis that recently played out in the American court system and the controversy surrounding the authenticity of the Chicago State University credentials of Chief Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu Mrs., I must confess that I am distressed as a Nigerian. In addition to the barrage of media frenzy that the matter has triggered at home and abroad, I've had the unwholesome burden of responding to embarrassing questions about Nigeria's overall credibility as a nation to privileged audience and individual both at home and abroad in different parts of the world where I have traveled lately. To outsiders, the entire Chicago State University matter, as well as Bola Ahmed Tinubu Adekunle, many lingering identity questions marks has further worsened the Nigerians' less than glorious image that we have. Internationally, uninformed outsiders now see every other Nigerian as a potential fraudster, Saturn forger, or identity theft. The controversy is unnecessary, just as the implicit global embarrassment could have been avoided. In my opinion, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu would have saved the nation and himself from this protracted embarrassment and undue anxiety. Even this late in the day, however, he still owes the nations and the world a simple debate of obligation that only he can discharge. I call on him to immediately and personally mount the rostrum of his present high office to perform a simple task once and for all time. He should reintroduce himself to the nation he governs and to the world for the avoidance of further doubt. As simple as that. I don't see why people are calling for Obi head. This is a very simple mathematics. This is who I am. Look at the whole credentials. Share it at the public space. Let everybody go to rest. Including the article, let everybody go to rest. But instead, they know what they are hiding. Do not release this evidence. It's going to do irreparable damage. That irreparable damage now is what he keep on appointing a lot of media heads that will repair that irreparable damages. But before the international community, my dear, nothing. You can do it for the Nigeria or for the Africans. For the international community, they have seen you as a forger and an identity theft. That's the simple truth. He should let the world know his name, nationality, his place of birth, his parentage, the primary and secondary school he attended with theirs, as well as the actual universities he attended and the certificate obtained. He should indicate clearly where and when did his national youth service. In addition, if at any point he has had a change of name, he should clearly state so and the circumstances. That in itself is not a crime as long as the affidavit is involved. This simple task should take no more than a few minutes. It requires no affidavits, prolonged court processes, spokespersons, agents, or surrogates. This task is one that only Chief Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, Mrs. himself, through a direct personal statement, can perform. He must perform this task urgently in order to lay to rest, once and for the last time, the many recurrent doubts and valid speculations about his true identity. A leader can't outsource a clear, unambiguous personal statement about his identity to political surrogates, social spokespersons, lawyers, or any other persons, no matter how highly placed. A matter of the personal identity of a leader is too sensitive and central to the functions of the office he currently occupies to be tried with it, outsourced or disguised under the cloak of officialdom. It is also about integrity, morality, values, and the rule of law that denies the character of the nation and its people in his present capacity as a leader of a nation of over 200 million Nigerians. His true identity is a matter of grave national and international interest. The people deserve to know for a certainty the true identity of their leader, and this overrides whatever rights he may have to personal privacy. In addition, the international community deserves to know the true identity of the person with whom they will engage in Nigeria and other businesses or in other sectors. Having stood for an election to the elevated public office of President of the Fulani Republic of Nigeria, Chief Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu Mrs. has implicitly undertaken to cede the rights of a private citizen in favor of a life of open disclosure of his true identity and other circumstances that may be of public interest. His personal integrity demands no less. The legitimacy of the office he currently occupies demands that much and even more respect for the integrity and esteem of Nigerian Union or Nigerian nation within the community of nation makes it even more incumbent and compulsory. It is time to do the right thing. Long live the Fulani Republic of Nigeria. Long live obedience. Long live to Biafrans, and long live to Peter Obi and his supporters. This one is coming from the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Gringori Obi. This is the word. And I am the broadcaster, Amanda Neze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. I'll be right back. Please make sure I use this one to identificate. Until I come your way, gonna still remain Okute Daily Talk. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos as we proceed. Today, we are going to hear everything that you need to hear from me, and it's going to be fire for fire. I am signing out. Bye for now. Kemesiano.